HOA Karen ignored my private ranch gate. One legal trap stopped her instantly. I bought my ranch for one reason: peace, not status, not investment flipping, not to impress anyone. I wanted quiet mornings, long dirt roads, and land where nobody told me what I could or couldn't do. And for the first year, that's exactly what I had. Until an HOA Karen decided my private ranch gate didn't apply to her. The gate sat right where the paved road ended and the dirt road began. Heavy steel, matte black, locked every night. Open during the day when I was moving equipment. Right in the center was a sign you'd have to be blind to miss. Private property, no trespassing. No HOA authority. That sign wasn't decoration. It was there because the HOA boundary ended half a mile back. Surveyed, recorded, verified with the county. They knew it. I knew it. Apparently, she didn't care. The first time I heard her SUV, I didn't even look up. Engines passed my land all the time on the county road. I was repairing a fence post near the barn when I heard tires crunching. On gravel where gravel didn't belong. That's when I looked up. White SUV, HOA decals on both doors. Windows tinted just enough to hide the face behind the wheel. She slowed at the gate. For half a second, I thought she was going to turn around. She didn't. She got out, unlocked my gate like she'd done it before, swung it open, drove through, then got out again and locked it behind her. On my land, like it was normal. I stood there for a second, fence post forgotten in my hands, just staring. That wasn't confusion. That wasn't a mistake. That was confidence. The kind of confidence people have when they think rules only apply to other people. I hopped in my truck and followed her at a distance. No horn, no lights, just enough to see where she was headed. She parked near the lower pasture where the dirt road curves toward my barn. Got out, clipboard under her arm, sunglasses on like armor. I pulled up and stepped out slowly. "Hey," I said, calm. "Can I help you?" She turned like she'd been waiting. "Yes," she said. "You can remove that unauthorized gate immediately." Not hello, not sorry. That sentence. I told her evenly, "This is private property. You're trespassing." She laughed. Not nervous, not defensive, amused. "This road is part of the HOA's access plan," she said. "You can't block it." I asked her to show me documentation. She tapped the clipboard like it was holy scripture. "You'll receive a notice," she said. "Failure to comply will result in enforcement." Then she walked past me like the conversation was over. That's when I realized this wasn't going to be a one-time problem. 3 days later, the first letter arrived. Not by accident. Not unsigned. HOA letterhead. Certified mail. It cited violations I didn't even know could be imaginary. Unauthorized obstruction. Improper signage. Interference with HOA operations. On land they didn't own. I laughed at first. Actually laughed. Because it was so ridiculous it felt like satire. Then the second letter came. Then the third, each one more aggressive. Each one ending the same way. Failure to comply will result in enforcement action. They weren't asking. They were daring me. Here's the thing about people like that. They don't expect resistance. They expect compliance through pressure. And when pressure doesn't work, they escalate. The SUV came back, same time, same confidence. She didn't even slow down this time. Unlocked the gate, drove through, locked it again. That's when I stopped confronting her directly. Because yelling at someone who believes they're untouchable doesn't stop them. Documentation does. I went to the county assessor first. Pulled the parcel maps. Boundary lines, historical records. Then the recorder's office. Deeds, easements, transfers. I checked everything twice. There was no access easement. No shared roadway. No HOA jurisdiction. What there was, though, was a very clear statute about posted private property. Knowingly entering after notice wasn't just trespassing. It was repeat trespass. Each entry counted separately. I didn't call a lawyer yet. I didn't call the sheriff. I prepared. I installed cameras at the gate. High resolution, time-stamped, cloud-backed. I added a second sign beneath the first, bigger, clearer, with statute numbers printed in bold. Then I sent a certified letter of my own. Not emotional, not threatening, just facts. It stated that the HOA had no legal authority over the property. Any further entry would be documented. Repeated trespass would be reported. I even included copies of the county maps. I wanted it clean. Professional, unarguable, she ignored it. Of course she did. The next morning, I watched the live camera feed as her SUV rolled up. She stopped long enough to glance at the sign, then she smiled. Unlocked the gate, drove through. That smile told me everything. She thought nothing would happen. I waited 10 minutes. Then I called the sheriff's non-emergency line. I said, "I'd like to report repeated trespassing on posted private property. I have video documentation." The dispatcher asked how many times. I checked my log. 7, I said. There was a pause. Then, "Deputy en route." She was still parked near the pasture when the cruiser arrived. I didn't approach. I let the law do exactly what it was designed to do. She started talking first. I could hear her from where I stood. She was loud, assertive, confident. "This man illegally blocked HOA access," she said. "He's interfering with authorized operations." The deputy didn't respond right away. He walked to the gate, read the sign, checked the lock, then asked her one question that changed the entire tone of the conversation. "Ma'am, do you have written easement rights for this property?" She didn't answer. She argued. She cited HOA rules, community plans, internal authority, none of which mattered. The deputy watched the footage, listened, then looked at her.
Thanks for watching my videos. Please subscribe, like and comment on my channel. Thank you so much.